slowly going insane. I'm over here flipping, quoting flowery voice clips for some stupid reason. Girona. I just started doing it before stream started. I don't know why. God dang it. I really want to find this voice clip so I can change them out. Funny stuff. Well, hello, people of the interwebs. Furry Boy is back. We're back with Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We're gonna try to finish case 4. I think we're at the last stretch. Yee. That's today's plan. So I'm gonna let the ads roll through first before we start. See if any of the others will join, if they wish. And yeah. That's about it. All she wrote. What was that video? Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Ads are slowly ending. Just finished eating dinner not too long ago. It's like, I could eat something, but I don't need to, is the thing. It's like, I kind of want a snack, but I don't. I'm kind of full as well. It's that weird limbo that I hate. Anyways, we are back. Right, we went on recess while the real murder weapon was being searched for. Because we don't think the candelabra was the true murder weapon. I think I need to bathe the dog again. She's whining again. Anyways, we're gonna get started. If others join, they join. Silence in the courtroom, please. Miss Von Karma, if you would be so kind as update us on the progress of the search. It's not good news, I'm afraid. The entire big building has been searched from top to bottom, and no auctioneer's hammer was found anywhere. Ugh. That is bad news indeed. Then, we have no choice but to move ahead with the verdict. Oh, such terrible shame. But I suppose only a fool would have left the murder weapon behind. It's certainly not what I'd expect from a first-rate criminal mind. Just not enough to work with here. Can't carry us any further on my own. Yes, it really is a tragedy, but such is life, I suppose. I was just thinking back over the defendants I've made plea deals with over the years. People who poured their hearts out to me, who trusted me with every detail of their crimes. And then, when it came to their sentencing, I recommended life in prison every time. For every single one! Oh, 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 oh. Oh, if only you could see them. The stupid, dumbfounded looks on their faces. The verdict will now be passed. All present will accept the goddess's word as law. There's nothing more I can do. Kay and I are both. If only we had some proof. Never imagined I would be passing judgment on you under such circumstances. In the road, huh? By the power vested in me. Excelsius winner, this court hereby indicts you for your... Eh? What? Huh? Excelsius winner, this court hereby indicts you for your crimes. What? Huh. What on earth's gotten into you, Verity? I submit for the court's consideration the case file of a certain incident. Namely, the IS-7 incident. A murder that took place 18 years ago. What does that file have to do with... Wait, you mean... Your late-night visit to the chamber, that was to... Precisely. I came here to retrieve these documents. Though sadly, it would seem that I arrived too early. To catch the auction itself. When we spoke of the matter before, I implied that I had come to retrieve files pertaining to your own case. You'll have to forgive me. That was a ruse to buy myself more time. Huh. Were these being sold? Right, with Frost.
are you doing, Gavel? You can't just accuse my dad. With the proper grounds, it's defamation.
An excellent observation, Eustace.
No, it is.
And of course, I have the grounds to make such an accusation. 18 years ago, Mr. Manfred von Karma had some details about the victim's body fabricated. Until he was forced to fabricate when the sculpted Artifact's body went missing.
My papa, fabricating information. What is the meaning of this?
You're just now learning about this? Ian Sideman, the detective originally assigned to the case, did in fact report that the body had gone missing. However, it seems that a certain someone wasn't very pleased with Mr. von Karma, and deliberately withheld the information in order to bring him down a few pegs. What? This individual refuses to allow anyone to go against their wishes or to challenge their power, and they're known to go to extreme lengths in order to bring those who defy them to heel. 18 years ago, they were no different. In fact, they even ordered Dr. Hertz to create a fake autopsy report for the IS-7 incident. What? She was responsible for the fake reports?
Oh, wait, you have to understand. Rimmel, she's not a bad person. She had to do what she said. She didn't have any choice.
He? The person in question was the chief prosecutor at the time. The chief prosecutor 18 years ago. No. The man who gave Papa the first penalty of his career. Excelsius winner. It was you.
Objection! What are y'all talking about? My dad would never do something like that.
I'm sorry, Eustace, but your opinion on the matter is not needed here. Well, Chairman Winner, do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh, that's nonsense with the body. That was Manfred's doing. Such a willful boy. The fake autopsy reports? Hilda, how could you? I can't believe you naughty kids would do such dishonest things behind my back.
Hold it!
You could just ask her why she did it. She is standing right over there, after all.
Oh, wait, Rimmel can't. She's... Ouch! Well, I'm sorry. I knew. That's why I... Right, exactly. If I didn't, everybody would have found out about what you did. They said he was going to charge you if I didn't help them with their plan. They said he would... I just had to do what the auctioneer said.
So you were coerced into it, weren't you, Nurse Needler? Just to be clear, the auctioneer was Chairman Winner.
I'm sorry, but I honestly don't know. The person who forced me to help them was the auctioneer. And they definitely looked to be about the same build as the chairman, but I never saw their face.
Must be something. Any detail, no matter how small, will do.
Oh, wait! Their masks didn't cover their whole face. And the part that wasn't covered had a tattoo on it. I remember that much for sure.
A tattoo.
Objection!
Ooh, a Ninetales in chat. Oh. There's no tattoo anywhere on my face. I think I'd know if there was one, wouldn't you? Which means I can't be the ringleader, no matter how much you might want me to be. It's being covered by your beard, probably. Hi!
Addy?
Hi!
Hi.
Things got interesting.
Oh?
Well, the auctioneer's hammer wasn't found anywhere, so it's like, okay, we're gonna... At the end of our rope here, Verity's gonna bring down the gavel on us. And then she says, hey, Mr. Excelsius Winner, I'm indicting you.
Oh.
turns out, whenever she came in earlier to get files for our case, she came in a bit too early. And saw
Oh,
the auction.
was still underway, wasn't it?
Something like that, I think. Let me find her exact words, because I actually don't remember. Something like that.
Hmm.
Apparently, she gave us the IS-7 incident case files. And apparently, someone forced Mr. Von Karma to kind of jumble some information and forced Miss Hertz to give the wrong autopsy report during that case as well. The chief prosecutor at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this dude.
Hmm.
And we just learned from Nurse Needler that apparently the ringleader had a mask that didn't cover their whole face, and she saw a tattoo.
Hmm.
But they did have the same build as the chairman. So that's where we're at right now.
Okay. Well, things are interesting then.
Just a little bit. I hope you can figure out who the shameless manipulator might be. Oh, 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 oh. You're That's not me anymore.
No, it's not. Your contempt for this courtroom is an insult to the goddess.
Are you sure it's not you who's feeling insulted here? Maybe.
Can we not both be insulted?
No.
I am not the only one who has been trying to bring you to justice. Miss Ringer had been trying too. And I refuse to let her sacrifice be in vain.
Young Rosie was looking to take me down, you say. But why? I barely knew her. I've always had a certain magnetic charm, but I don't remember ever catching that particular eye.
You barely knew the victim? Why, I do believe that is a new statement. The goddess demands that you offer your full testimony on the record.
So that's how this is going to go, huh? You mean to hound me until I finally break? Yes, like you did everyone else. Well, if that's the way you want to play it, fine. I will destroy you all. Every last one of you.
Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to work with you on this one.
That entirely depends. I still don't trust you. We go through this entire game with you on our butt about doing stupid things. Was it all fake? Was it not? What is your real goal here? Are you with us or are you against us? Are you just with us for this one point because this dude's being stupid now? I need an answer, Gavel. I need an answer. You better give me one after this.
I doubt we'll get another chance to put him on the stand. So let's make the most of this opportunity.
Of course, Your Honor. I wouldn't have done either way. Excuse me.
Now, Chairman Winner, you will tell the court everything you know about Miss Ringer.
Well, she was a red herring for my plot. Anything else you want to know? Hold up. Well, I'm doing something. Young Rosie was a member of the committee, of course. But we never really had any personal interactions. At least, not that I remember. I had no motive to murder that poor girl whatsoever. I have absolutely no idea why she was after me. So you don't mean to accept your part in any of this?
Of course he doesn't. He isn't guilty. How could he be? He's my dad, the winner of winners.
That was very kind of you, Eustace. But you'll need more than mere words if you plan to cover for me.
Alright, you got it. I won't let him pin this on you. I believe in you, Dad. You'll beat Edgeworth. I know you will.
Yes, you really are such a sweet, simple child.
He really loves his dad, huh?
Well, that's no excuse for him to ignore his father's crimes. Speaking of which, Franziska, why is this the first time you're learning about your own father's misdeeds? She heard about Von Karma messing with files or something for IS-7. She's like, what? He did? He didn't know he does that stuff. No matter how much he respects him.
Regardless of their situation in life, all criminals will be made to atone for their sins in time.
This won't be easy on Mr. Winter. It has to be done. Can't let his father get away with this. Can we throw his son in jail with him? You know, just to annoy his dad? And so that way he's off my cases.
Hold it!
As a member of the committee, you must at least have been familiar with her face. Sure, that's about all. I saw her every once in a while.
Hold it!
So you're saying you barely knew the victim at all? Exactly what I'm saying, boy, yes. Well, I never even knew about that burn mark on her hand. You didn't. I mean, what's the point? You get to know someone before you know it, they're gone. It's become such a pain to remember things about others. They're here one day and gone the next. Yeah, it's because I dare to stand up to you and you make them disappear. But please add your remark about the victim's burn to your testimony, Chairman Winter.
Hold it!
You sure you didn't know about the burn mark? You really don't let up, do you? I'm not in the habit of memorizing who has a scar on their hand and who doesn't. It's not just any old scar. I'd say it's pretty noticeable, in fact.
Perhaps under normal circumstances. But now that I think about it, Miss Ringer did always wear gloves. Truth be told, I wasn't aware of the burn mark until after the incident myself.
The hands were always covered by a pair of gloves. Makes sense, of course. People can be very self-conscious about such things. I can always sympathize, being something of a sensitive soul myself. I hope you're not too to append that statement to your testimony.
Hold it!
So you remember her always wearing gloves? I mean, it was something of a trademark of hers, yes. Who knew it was to hide a burn mark? I always imagined it was just a fashion statement. Does your little friend there have something to hide under all those bandages, I wonder? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the wounds that she got from her being pushed?
At least it wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been.
True.
Who, me? No, I don't have anything to hide.
You don't? Not even the stony visage of a cold-blooded murderer?
Objection!
If anyone here is hiding such a thing, it's you. And I'll expose your true face. It's the last thing I do. You'll never fail to entertain, my boy. Go ahead and do your worst. Because we always wore gloves. For at reminds me of something. We have to go over all the evidence again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too.
Mhm. It has been a minute.
Right, it's the plushie.
It wasn't.
Objection!
Plushie had a recording in it. Miss Ringer always wore gloves. He did, and that raises a rather important question, and highlights quite a contradiction. Contradiction, you say? Really? If we listen again to the conversation that was captured by the stuffed cow, you'll soon see what I mean. And I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Nothing to say for yourself? I've waited so long for this day, and now I'll finally have my revenge. We can be reasonably certain that what we just heard is the moment the victim was attacked. I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. We assumed that those were the words of the killer. And where's the problem in that? Seems like a perfectly sensible assumption to me. I'm afraid not, Chairman Winner. For you see, if the victim was always wearing gloves, as you just testified, then the burn mark on her hand should not have been visible to her killer.
Objection!
Objection! You speak as if gloves can't be easily removed. I don't like that voice. I immediately regretted making that voice. You could have taken them off during the auction.
But she hadn't. She was still wearing them when I changed places with her. So they must have been on her hands when she was being murdered too.
What are you saying, my dear? You do know how much trouble you're in, don't you?
I'm not scared of you anymore. I have Grandma on my side now. Now it's time for you to pay the piper, Winner, you dang devil.
I see. So you're both looking to disappear too. That can be arranged. Not this time, Excelsius Winner. The only person disappearing will be you.
Objection!
Hey, you can't talk to my dad like that. Who cares if the burn was covered up? What does that even matter?
Objection!
Oh, it matters. Because it turns out our understanding of the burn mark on its head.
What do you mean? What could the fact that the victim's burn mark was covered up possibly tell us? Yes?
Good question.
Okay, hold on. The fact that the victim's burn mark was covered up, what would that tell us? Right, so if she had her burn mark covered up until she was murdered, then there would be no reason to mention the burn mark if she was covered.
Yeah.
So... There's nothing but an illusion. No, that's not it.
Could be that both of them. Oh, wait. Here's a point. Said that the ringleader had
A tattoo.
tattoo. It could be a burn
It
mark.
could be a burn mark. That's what I'm thinking. Especially with a certain someone who keeps
So,
playing with fire that
both.
keeps burning their face.
Mm-hmm. So the murderer had a burn mark too. Which would have been an obvious one, possibly.
Oh my god.
I've been playing too much Deltarune.
Oh.
I'm pressing Z and X to try to confirm the flippin'.
Oh.
It's not Z and X. I'm using the arrow keys as well, and it's not the arrow keys.
Hmm.
I've been playing way too much Deltarune.
Oh.
Oh my god, hold on, let me see what Tori is saying. Rice, that's too funny. Think about it like this, Mr. Winner. The victim was wearing gloves, therefore the burn mark on her hand would not have been visible. In which case, whose burn mark was it that was being referenced in the recording?
Somebody who, wasn't the victim?
Precisely. It could only mean that the culprit had a prominent burn mark, too. Or, to put it another way, I knew it was you the moment I laid eyes on you. You can't hide that burn from me. Those words were spoken not by the murderer, but by the victim.
No way!
Objection.
Eustace, my boy, would you mind stepping aside for a sec? Look, Miles, it's nice to see you having fun with your little flights of fancy, but let's get serious. So the murderer had a burn mark now? Really? Where? Your little theory will either take flight or die, depending on your answer here, I'm afraid. He's not messing around. But figure out where the burn mark was, and fast. I'm still pressing Z and X. God dang it. I just looked over where my fingers were.
I wonder where it could have been. Yep, howdy, Vidak.
Hi, Vidak.
Hello.
All the auction people were wearing disguises, right?
I'll let you... Can you catch Vidak up real quick while I answer Tori?
Understandable. So... a lot of things have happened.
Really?
What point, did you get up to? I'm trying to remember.
What's her nuts granddaughter buggered up the autopsy.
Okay. Yeah, so she buggered up the autopsy. Because she was being, coerced into doing so. By a certain somebody.
Hello, Mr. Man with the goggles.
Yep. So turns out that this whole sort of situation has happened before.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, stuff's getting kinda funky.
Ruh-roh.
Gavel. When she was setting up for the freaking hearing this day, she walked in early.
Hmm.
A little
I'm
too
certain.
early.
I'm certain that has no bearing on anything at all.
And it's sort of the reason why she's suddenly very friendly with
Us.
Edgeworth. Yeah. As she's realized, oh hey, someone selling stuff shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And she's going to get frickin'. Yeah,
It's a god dang mystery.
yep. All Gaia 7 incident case files being edited is, kind of known, kind of well known as to who's edited them.
Or who forced others to edit them.
or, yeah.
Certain chief prosecutor
So-
at the time.
Yep.
And then Nurse Needler mentioned, oh hey, the auctioneer had like a mask on, but it didn't cover their whole face, and there was like some sort of weird tattoo on their face.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we just learned is that apparently Miss Ringer was wearing gloves, like she always does. Which means when she was killed, she was still wearing gloves. There was a voice recording that mentioned a burn mark. Burn mark wasn't hers.
Yeah, okay.
Murderers.
Yeah, okay. It just this sounds like an Ace Attorney. This sounds like an Ace Attorney
Case.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was that everything?
I think so.
This guy's was different. Yet, in spite of that, the burn mark was visible to the victim somehow, which means... I
Well,
recognize
shall
this
we?
guy.
Enlighten us, why don't you? Where was the murderer's burn mark? I assume you have some evidence.
Well, about that... Do I? I just use the masks?
Take that!
No. My assumption is that the burn mark is on the face.
If it was on his face, you'd have seen it by now.
Unless it's being covered up by his hair.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming like the tattoo that Neither saw is the burn. But maybe I shouldn't be thinking that.
It might be on his hand.
It might be on his hand. So how do I prove that?
Take that!
Ah, there we go, the outfit. Because the outfit has the mask.
Yep.
Here is my evidence. The outfit the ringleader was wearing throughout the auction. Or rather, the outfit you were wearing, Chairman Winner.
Ho, 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 ho. And what exactly is that supposed to tell us, hmm?
Objection!
A suit, white gloves, and a mask. This disguise should have covered almost all of your skin. According to Nurse Needler's testimony, the auctioneer's mask didn't quite cover your entire face. And not only that, she claims to have seen a tattoo on the part that was exposed. But was it a tattoo, or did she simply mistake a burn mark for one?
A burn mark? On the face?
Objection!
Sorry to interrupt while you're so clearly enjoying yourself, dear boy. But I regret to inform you that none of the committee members has such a burn. Myself included, of course.
Dad, I mean...
Eustace, do you think you can be quiet, please? You can be foolish on your own time later.
He's about to expose it. Well, you may be an only exposed this time, Mr. Winner. On this particular occasion, I'm grateful for your presence. A reaction like that from you, his son, was as good an indicator of the truth as I could have hoped for. It gives me a much-needed confidence boost concerning another theory of mine. Namely, who that unexplained item belongs to.
What's the matter with Mr. Winner?
I think he might be in shock. After all, he's usually the last to figure things out. But in this case, he seems to have gotten there all too quickly. He knows that his father is indeed the real murderer.
He's sad because he knows the truth.
Oh,
So it's better not to know anything at all?
okay. Okay, that's what we came here for. It doesn't matter how we get there, the important thing is finding the truth. You yourself told me that once, right when I needed to hear it the most. Now it's time for me to repay the favor and show you the truth of your innocence.
I want to know, too, the truth of what really happened. So please, Mr. Edgeworth, won't you show me?
I very much intend to.
Oh, you don't know when to give up, do you? Where is this burn, then? Perhaps you could point it out to me. But you can't, can you? Because it's nowhere to be found, just like your evidence that I'm the killer.
Yeah, hover your contradictions all you like. You won't find any. Because he's my dad. The winner through and through.
Objection!
I understand, Mr. Winner. Please understand why you don't want to believe it's true. If you ignore the truth now, you will regret it for as long as you live.
Dad, what do I do?
I just don't understand it. How could I have raised such an utter buffoon? If you really wish to help your father, Eustace, you can try thinking on your own for once in your life, you useless nitwit.
But I try all the time, Dad. All I do is try. I went to the school you wanted me to go to. I aced every test. Look at my jacket. They only give these to the valedictorian. I did everything you told me to. I worked like crazy and graduated top of my class. I tried to be just like you and win as many trophies as I could.
Objection!
You really are just a simpering simpleton, aren't you? Those tests you aced, I had the school give you perfect scores on all of them. Jesus, those debate and speech competitions you won, the judges were all friends of mine. If you never even realized that much, there's no hope for you, I'm afraid. None at all. You're no son of mine. Even you must see that.
What? Ah!
Yeah. Oh, gone, my own son. They all leave in the end. Oh, I mean, boo-hoo. Even when he was trying, he was failing, and he did it all for me. Then he should have tried harder.
You're a disgrace. You don't deserve to be a father. You certainly don't deserve to be a chairman of this committee. And I feel sorry for the boy now.
Poor Mr. Winter. Explain yourself, Chairman Winter. What do you think your son is to treat him in such a way?
An utterly useless pawn sounds about right. But you're one to talk of Verity. You tried to worm your way into my trust by using Eustace too.
I cannot deny it. However, I have never thought of him as a mere pawn. He may not be a naturally gifted prosecutor, but he tries. In some ways, he tries harder than anybody. That is what I've witnessed during my time with him. Yet you call him useless. How could you?
Objection.
Oh, because he is Verity, my girl. He is utterly incapable of doing anything I ask of him.
Mr. Edgeworth, I entrust my offering to the god to you. So that we may use it to call her final judgment onto Excelsius Winter.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm more than ready to do so. I only had a physical burn on my face that night. But all that Chairman Winter is currently hiding that mark somehow. What exactly was he dressed during the auction? That will be the key to solving this case at last.
Now then, your answer, please. How was he dressed?
White jacket, white gloves, magenta flower, and a mask. A tattoo. A part of the face the mask didn't cover. It's just a question of which part.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a couple parts. Like, it depends on how the mask was used, I guess.
Do we have the mask?
We don't.
Okay.
It was a
Um.
weird green one that had, like, bangs and teeth. The only part of the mask that could have been visible is, like, his mouth area. If he used it.
Unless he was wearing it upside down.
Unless he was using it upside down, which is what I was thinking.
But then that would leave, like, none of his face exposed. Or covered.
Depending on
So
his hair.
it's probably in his beard. It could be in his beard or his hair.
Because neither did mention... there were two wigs. One was straight, one was wavy. And she took the straight one.
Try it.
Take that!
Yep.
Nope. Oh, it was. Okay.
Nice.
Recall nurse and other's testimony, if you will. There was one thing we never quite resolved. The second wig. The one that wasn't used. Hold on. The one that wasn't being used. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Thank you, Capcom. Legs go, Lan.
Curry.
I seem to
Goody,
remember
goody,
it
no.
being wavy.
What was it you were talking about? Here's me, you're only plotting very interesting items when she went to swap places with the victim. And what did they have to do with the burn mark? She found were 2 wigs. One was intended to make her look more like the victim. But what was the other one for? I don't suppose it was meant to be a spare. It took a huge leap of imagination to see the truth. Here determined winner's current appearance to that of a ringleader as it was described to us.
Stop it. Stop staring at me.
One very prominent difference presents itself. His face, or rather, what's around it. Do you mean?
It wasn't a wig after all?
Indeed, not a wig intended to go on the top of the head in any case. It was a fake beard all along, wasn't it, Excelsius winner? Oh.
Why, this is all my own, dear boy. How very unkind of you to suggest otherwise.
Objection!
We tell you something reacted when you realize the truth. That we desperately try to cover for you, even in light of his realization. Yet you still fear that he might expose you. So rather than take that risk, you bullied him until he couldn't take it anymore. Because he knew. He knew that your beard hides a prominent burn mark. Airman winner! I insist that you remove your beard this instant. Oh, there it is.
Oh my god. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
There it is, the burn mark. Mr. Edgeworth? For being evil to justice before the eyes of the goddess. For bringing evil to justice before the eyes of the goddess, you have my thanks.
No, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
Excelsius winner, in the name of the goddess, I hereby pronounce my verdict. In the matter of the murder of Miss Rosie Ringer, this court finds you guilty.
His burn mark, by the way, was a skull.
Yeah,
Yep.
What?
couldn't be more on the nose.
Such a weird burn mark to have.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Edgeworth, I can't thank you enough. You never gave up on me, even when I gave up on myself. That was very kind of you.
No need to thank me. As a prosecutor? No. As a friend, it was the least I could do.
Mr. Edgeworth, rejoice. I've learned that Chairman Winner has been safely delivered to the detention center. The search for the missing auction hammer continues, however. We're talking about Chairman Winner here, so it's highly likely that it has already been destroyed. In addition, there is one other matter that I must inform you of. The chairman has made a rather strange statement. According to him, the letters were not part of his plan.
What could that be?
He claims that he and Miss Needler found this letter on Miss Ringer's person. And that they found a second letter on Kay's unconscious body. From their contents, the letters seemed to ones of correspondence. So he leapt to the conclusion that they must have been working with each other.
What the conclusion to jump to?
As he read the letters, that's when he came up with the idea to frame Miss Faraday for Miss Ringer's murder. So he decided to place the victim in a very conspicuous place. Namely, in her left chest pocket.
Sounds to me like he's just trying to make excuses for himself.
Yes, I certainly thought the same. Perhaps it was some sort of last-ditch ploy on his part. But it matters not. He will answer to the goddess now. And under her scrutiny, such strategies cannot hope to succeed. He will not escape justice. And with that, one of the duties with which I have been entrusted with is complete at last.
Don't you go though? Before you go, can you tell us what you know about how Chairman Winter came to murder Miss Ringer? More there, isn't there?
Yes, I suppose that you have earned the right to the whole truth. Miss Ringer once had a lover, a press photographer. He was investigating the underground auctions as a freelance journalist. But before he could uncover the truth behind the auctions, he was disappeared.
An odd way to say murdered.
Yep.
All Miss Ringer had left were the memories and personal effects of her lover. And so, seeking revenge on Chairman Winter, she made her appearance at the auction. Unfortunately for her, her opponent struck first.
I see. So that's the story behind this case.
While the goddess does not condone acts of wanton vengeance, Miss Ringer's actions have exposed Chairman Winter's crimes at last.
So is your real goal? You were tasked with exposing Associates Winter and the corruption at the heart of the committee.
Does anyone know what happened to Mr. Winter? I'm afraid I haven't been able to get in touch with him. Do you have any idea why? Probably because I wasn't there for him just now, when he needed me most. Oh. I really feel bad for him.
Well, don't pity him too much. At least he knows the truth now. Or no matter how hard it might be, he'll need to learn to accept it. If he can't, he'll never be able to move on with his life. Trust me. All those influences can easily erased. In time, he can hopefully try and change his ways.
You have to be. Can I change too, I wonder? Can I move on with my life?
Are you okay, Kay? How's that head feeling?
I'm fine. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, Kay. You were my patient. I had a responsibility to you, and instead I let them accuse you of— ouch! Dang right. We ain't just in the business of fixing bodies, Missy. The mind's where it all begins. You're right, Grandma. Speaking of which, how's your memory?
It's like with a little more time, maybe I'll be able to remember some more? Please forgive me, but I had better be on my way. I am to preside over the trial of Fifi Ligard in a bit.
Roger Knight case, huh? Who's the defense attorney?
It was supposed to be Miss Ringer, but as she is no longer with us, we are still in the process of finding her replacement. And of course, until we find Eustace, there is nobody to act for the prosecution either. In any case, I must take my leave. Wait, please. What about Mr. Edgeworth's badge? What's going to happen to it now? With its chairman under arrest, the committee's activities have been suspended for the time being. So to answer your question, it's complicated. It's all up to the goddess now. But...
Don't worry about it, okay? It's a consequence of my own making.
And I assure you... and I assume you do not mean to change your mind?
Of course not. I chose the path of truth, and I chose it willingly.
With Chairman Winner out of the picture, justice is in the hands of the righteous once more. If you did wish to follow the path of the prosecutor again, Mr. Edgeworth, I would be more than happy to facilitate such a decision.
It's very kind of you to offer, but I can't accept your help at this time. I can't ask for my badge back when I'm not even sure if I want it anymore.
I see. It seems that we are destined to continue on different paths, then.
Well, I trust you'll keep my badge safe until they converge again.
Well, with all I have. In the meantime, I have here a token of the goddess's mercy. I may return this notebook to its rightful owner.
Here's a promise notebook.
It seems it was due to be sold on the auction. And with the name K written on its cover, Chairman Winner made the connection immediately and knew who it belonged to. It was the same name as the one in the letters, after all.
Is he claiming to know nothing about? Suppose he insisted he didn't prepare them.
Yes, he also had something else to say. Apparently, he thought that Miss Faraday was after her notebook, and that Miss Ringer was after his life. And that their respective goals are what led them to cooperate and infiltrate the auction together.
Fortunately for him, he misread the situation completely. It was all just happenstance. If Kay had known a defense attorney who was also a member of the committee, there's no way she wouldn't have told me. That just isn't like her.
Your belief in her is touching. Well, the notebook did become part of the Chairman Winner's cover-up scheme. It is also a treasured possession of Miss Faraday's. Which is why I would like for her to have it back, as I am sure with the goddess.
Thank you.
I pray that it helps her recover her lost memories. Is everything alright?
Judge Gavelle wanted me to return something important to you. Hey, how are ya? Why does this look like a scene from a dating sim?
It really does.
Like... Why does it have to be this pose? Why couldn't it have just been like a side angle? What? God, I hate this. Ugh.
Greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers.
That's why.
Daddy, I wrote them all down, Daddy!
That's why it's that camera angle.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna grow up and keep all my promises and be a real hero when I grow up just like you. Oh, wait! I've got to write one down. It's the most important promise of all. Promise number 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. I remembered it just now. Just how you said it. And now I'll never forget it. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. That's right.
Oh.
I have to try. I
Oh, God, Kay. That looks painful.
Faraday, the great thief who... Oh,
There
Alright.
she is.
second. Kay Faraday, the great thief who will do anything to get her hands on the truth. Second Yatagarasu and assistant to Mr. Edgeworth.
There she is. Okay, is that really you?
I'd say I'm not a little bit embarrassed, but... Yeah, I'm back. And I couldn't done it without you, Mr. Edgeworth. You never stopped helping me. Even when I was totally lost and couldn't remember anything.
Thank goodness. You certainly seem to be back. Hey, so this is the real you, huh? Welcome back! So good to know you're better. I can sleep easy now. Now that you found it, don't you dare go losing that memory of yours again, young lady, you hear?
Miss Needler, Dr. Hertz! Thanks a lot for looking after me.
If you really are better, how about you get out of them dang hospital duds? Oh yeah, I wash all your clothes for you. Here. Thought they were with Detective Gumshoe. He handed them over to us after they came back from forensics. Did you happen to mention if forensics found anything of note? I didn't ask. Anyway, never mind that now. Put them on, Kay, I want to see. Wait, what about her bandages? Surely it's too soon to remove them. Oh, it's probably fine. She may have taken a big old bump to the head, but she wasn't really hurt otherwise. Then why all the bandages in the first place? Prevention is better than cure. Hesitation time saves 9. Those are just a few of my mottos. All she did was bump her head. So all the bandages, her finger wasn't broken, her head's not busted. God dang it.
Just work. Oh.
Complete annoying practices for your patients. Okay, transformation time. There she is.
Hey! This is what I'm talking about. Fits like a stolen glove.
It smiles suits you better too. As it always did.
And thanks to you too, Miss Von Karma. I'm so glad you showed up when you did.
I simply came when Scruffy asked me to. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see that you're back to your old self too.
Speaking of Gummy, where is he?
Who knows? Perhaps the veil of his devotion to ran dry when a certain someone threw away his badge. To Gumshoe. Anyway, I have to be going. I'll be taking those two with me.
Wait, what's going to happen to them?
Acting as an accomplice in a murder and forging an autopsy report 18 years ago. Their crimes can be allowed to go unpunished. But the fact that Escosius Winner caused them into cooperating will, of course, be taken into account. Don't you worry about us, Kay. As long as Grandma and me are together, we'll be alright. I'll have something to slap.
Counterpoint. Statute of limitations ran out, Francisca.
Yeah.
On Granny's.
Yeah.
On Granny's.
Yeah.
Current Needler's issue is still ongoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take care, kid, for the day. Until we meet again. Why are you still here? Go home, Lana! You're no longer needed! So, okay. Now you only just got your memory back, but I need to ask you some questions.
Sure, ask away.
What happened the day you lost your memory? What were you doing?
Let's see, somebody asked me to meet them at Gourd Lake,
Gourd Lake?
but I didn't know who it was.
What? So this must be the whole person walking behind the booth thing.
Mm-hmm. So there I was, just looking up at the moon, when somebody in a red raincoat started walking towards me. They must have dragged me somehow, because that's when I fell unconscious.
What? I'm sure I follow. He was at Gourd Lake looking up at the moon.
Anyway, when I came to, I was on the roof of this building. I was in a daze and stumbled around up there when I saw the person in the red raincoat again, but they were lying on the ground. I was so surprised I stumbled backward. And when I was falling, everything went dark. When I came to the second time, I couldn't remember anything. The person in the red raincoat... Who in the world were they? I'm sure they were walking in midair. Ah, thinking about it just makes my head hurt.
Just breathe, Kay. You only just got your memory back. You're still confused. Imagine the root cause...
Still concussed, too.
Imagine the root cause of your confusion is... locations. Things wrong.
How are things going?
Good. Kay's memory is
Howdy.
relatively back.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine things are all mixed up
Fair.
in your mind because you were at Gourd Lake one minute and then at the top of the big building the next. Because you saw the moon in both occasions, your mind blended your memories of the two together.
Huh? But those are two totally different places. I know I was pretty out of it, but I don't think I could have gotten them confused that easily.
I believe these things on the roof may have made you more likely to become confused. Tree. And the other place.
Take that!
There are two key similarities between the scene down by Gourd Lake and here on top of the big building. Cherry blossoms and food stands.
Wait, you're right.
Those similarities are what cause your memories of both places to overlap. The person in the red raincoat wasn't walking in midair. They were walking towards you from across the park. But in your blurry memories, that same sight played out over the viewing platform instead.
No way. Who steals a great thief's memories, huh? That's just cheating.
still, this doesn't answer the question of who attacked Kay in the park. Was it a person in the red raincoat she saw? Do you hear that?
Sounds like it's coming from in the storeroom. Come on, let's go take a look.
Now she's alive!
Yes, well, I was just letting y'all have a moment of, well, heart to heart.
You could have went home! Why are you still here? Why did you not leave?
I love a good soap opera.
What are you, a salazzle? Get out of here! Still here? Would you stop taking pictures?
Oh yeah, I gotta use the entire film up.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Well, no, I kind of get that one. Like taking pictures of that shit is kind of expected. Like that's kind of like holy crap story of the decade.
Okay.
Yep.
I would say century, but
It's today's.
Yeah. It's coming from this little gadget here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Transceiver. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before.
It's still going.
I'm not good with technology.
I just want to pop in for a moment. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Come on, you have to pick it up. Fine, I'll do it. Hey, this is Edgeworth.
No, it's not. Okay, if you could refrain from answering strange calls for me. Mr. Edgeworth, I presume? I know that voice. Shelley the Killer. I knew it. Congratulations on another case solved. Yet, I can't truly say it's been fully resolved, can you? I'm sure you've noticed by now that there was a mastermind at work orchestrating the entire incident. What do you even know about this case? That's not what's important right now. Let's focus on this certain individual for the time being, shall we? I've indeed been wondering myself if somebody else could have been involved. Not hard to explain the piece of evidence that proves so damning to Kate's case.
No way, an evil mastermind? But who?
Who indeed? Perhaps you could share your thoughts? What is the evidence in question that points to somebody else's involvement? The letters.
Oh. Yeah.
Take that!
Letter K supposedly wrote to the victim.
Yeah, I don't remember ever writing that.
So who did? Who would prepare such a thing? I know I'm not the only one who would like to know. How do we know it wasn't you? Why would I do a thing like that, I believe the truth can fully come to light in a court of law. But since you've had your badge revoked, that is no longer an option. So how will it all end? I, for one, will be watching from the sidelines with interest. It was about my badge. Oh, and one last thing. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. Now, I bid you farewell.
What the heck did he mean by the case hasn't been fully resolved? And why is he so interested in us anyway? Everything's just one giant ball of mysteries.
Seems we only scratched the surface of this case. Even without my badge, I'm going to carry on doing what I can. However this ends, one thing's for certain. Come what may, I will expose the truth. Sure about that? You sure about that? Nope. I'm still using the Delta Ring! Flippin' god dang it! I still have my fingers on Z and X!
Boy.
I'm still using the arrow keys!
Hmm.
God! What What is wrong with me? Tournament for the ages. Oh boy. You know, it's only been an hour 20 minutes. I kind of just want to get a preview of episode 5 before we end it. I'm gonna do that. Let's see how episode 5 starts and then we'll end it. Turnabout for the ages. Huh? What?
Ooh.
What?
It's Gojira. Is this actually just a kaiju?
Oh, it's this kid.
I think this might just straight up be a kaiju.
Remember, he was out front filming a movie.
Yeah, they were shooting a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like right after.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll finally see how important that stupid kid is now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. I'm so curious because the song that I found for Pokerole, the man behind the mastermind behind whatever the heck the song was called, the man who masterminds the game or something like that. I still remember the scene like from the very big circus, but I don't see how this would tie into that.
Just have to find out.
I guess so. Like, because this is the last case of the game, to my knowledge. So it's like, it's gotta somehow. Because I haven't heard that song at all in this game, but it's from this game. Weird. Anyways, have a good night, chat. We'll continue this. We'll start this case next week. Probably finish off the rest of Mario's Madness on Friday. No. I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man on Friday. So we won't have a stream on Friday. But we'll probably at least do the championship matches in Galar on Saturday. And then we'll do Case 5 next Sunday. So, until then, have a good night, chats. We'll see y'all later.
Night chat.
Bye.